Hello and welcome back to another episode of an introduction to Vintage Story. Well, loving the support from the series so far. This is episode number 3 and we are in our new base location. So I'll show a little bit of footage and I will speak over the footage as I have a little look around. Plenty of people voted for trees, mountains and plains. There was one person, Dan, who voted for a desert. Sorry, Dan, you was the only person, but I loved your challenging attitude. Wouldn't we quite have? I said we are not going to discount building in the desert at some point, but at this moment in time, our starter base will be here. So we've got a lovely mountain, and we've even got a snowy peak on the top of that mountain. We have a rift behind us, which is great. We've got a nice little plains around here. We have some rams, some sheep, plenty of bushes for food. We have some trees. We have some nice open out areas. I have been hearing a few wolves around the area as well, which is not great. And we have some seeds dotted around pretty much everywhere. So in today's episodes, we want to get ourselves into some sort of safety. Now, in between the episodes, I have brought over everything that I had from the trader over to here and just put it in some reed baskets. So just 13 copper so far, which isn't great. The clay, the fire clay and the blue clay, and I took apart one of the ancient ruins that was next to the actual trader, and it gives us 2 stacks. And I think now I want a decent enough area. I think there's another. Is that pig or a wolf? Who knows? Who knows? We want to dilly dally, so we're going to make a nice little area to start off with. I don't want to make it massive, but I want to make it big enough. Oh, get up there. So no one can get into it. We want to be left nice and safe. Safer the better, to be honest. Now you don't want to be too big because obviously this is going to be the starter build. So we don't want anything massive. It doesn't have to look like a dog's dinner though. And as long as you're happy with the results, that is the main thing. There we go. Nothing can get in. And we should be nice and safe. So pop down here. Create that away. There we go, and there we go. So we'll block ourselves in for the time being. Nothing can get to us at the moment in time. And whilst I'm here, I might as well just dig out this little area as well. I think, there we go. That's pretty much does it. Now, to protect ourselves from the rain, we'll put this away for the time being. And we'll put it you and you. There we go. Oh, we got more seeds as well and a bit more copper. So let's make sure all the seeds and the copper and everything is in the same area. Oops, even more full than I thought. Right, nope. We're gonna go to you. There we go. Close you down. So you are carrots. So far we've got flax, we have spelt, we have onions, we have rye, and we have carrots. So we've got a few more onions there. Great food because it cooks, it grows really quite quickly, and also you get a really decent return from it, which is brilliant. We've got some spelt seed and some rice seeds there. Plenty of seeds to start off with, which is brilliant start. I'm going to be making first when it comes to molds. Right, let me get out this because we can make them now basically. So the first thing is basically you're going to need a pickaxe, so pickaxe mold. And we're going to fill this in and I'll bring you straight back when it's all done and dusted. So there we have it, there's our pickaxe mold. So the pickaxe means basically that area where we found the actual copper, which we have marked on our map, we can now basically go under it basically. Now a pickaxe needs 100. So it needs 100 units to fill this. At this moment in time, where's our copper? We have 17. So 20 pieces smelt into 1 copper ingot, and 1 copper ingot is 100 units. So basically we need enough to make, so I need 3 more pieces than we have a pickaxe. Because I also need to make so we also need to make the the raw crucible. So we're just going to do 1 to start off with because we might as well. Don't want to be taking all day doing all this. There we go. Once we get rid of the top one, there we go. And that is a raw crucible. So the nuggets, so when this is all cooked up, the nuggets will go inside there, and then basically when we have 100 units worth of copper melted, we'll put that inside our pickaxe mold. Right, so we might as well continue on this theme and basically get that out of me as best I can. There we go. And now we need to basically just find a little area to basically cook your molds. Now, what I like to personally do, because I don't particularly trust the actual fire mechanics in the game, not 100% anyway. There we go. I'll show you what I'm doing in a second. Let me get my blocks again. Where did I put my blocks? There we go. Got 42 blocks. Now you can use packed dirt in this method as well. It doesn't really matter. So that's one hole. That's 2 holes, and that's 3 holes. So I might as well dig this out. Make sure it's all uniform. You don't have to do this. You can even put this outside of your base. It doesn't really matter too much where you place it down, but this is going to be where you're going to be cooking, where you're going to be basically cooking your molds. You're going to be making all your molds and stuff, because you're also going to need another mold for when you're doing food as well. So if you want to do food, there we go. So we've got a few holes there. So another one. So we want to do food, so which is a raw cooking pot. Okay, raw cooking pot for your food, and this is essential as well. So there's your cooking pot, and last but by no means least, so shift right click, and we need a bowl, raw bowl to eat our food with. It can be used to literally just eat with, or if you have lumps of fat, you can use it also as a lighting source. So once this is cooked and ready, you can basically put a lump of fat in it with your inventory. There we go. Make sure you're empty hand when picking these up. We go down here, shift and right click, we'll put the ball there, and this takes the whole thing is, come on, there we go, empty hand for that one, and we're going to do him there. Oh. There we go, shift and click down, right, there we go. So that's these to start off with. Now when this comes in handy. There we go. So when we was collecting all the grass, you need all the grass for this. So you get your grass. There we go. And you basically shift again, right click until it doesn't want any more. And it will tell you basically if you still need more, and it does need more. I'm going to reduce this down. Obviously grass is super easy to get, it's literally everywhere, and you can also basically pick it up with your knife as well. So there we go. And we need to really, oh, there we go. And there we go. Scared the living life out of me. 14 sticks is nowhere near enough, so we're going to basically shift again, right click with the 6 2 times. There we go. Yeah, I'll run out of sticks already. So best way, we'll have a look at some trees, and we'll use our, come on, let me up. So we'll basically use our knife to collect some sticks from the trees around us. Make sure you have a little look around the area that there's no one nasty hiding away. I've got a pig over there, which is great. What's that over there? I'm a little bit concerned about this area because I did hear howling earlier on. Right, so I'm going to pick up some sticks and I will be right back. Right, so there we go, guys. I've just taken down 2 very, very small birch trees, which gave me enough sticks just to basically finish it off. So sticks and sticks. So you get your straw, your sticks, and now you need your logs. So Let me just clear out a bit of room. Oh, let's use our baskets that we have provided. How about that? We'll grab a bit of food as well. There we go. Don't need you, don't need you. We can get rid of you as well, and you can go as well. There we go. Now, you can either use firewood, or you can use peat bricks for this. It doesn't really matter. Both work the same. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And you can basically just rest the less. Put the rest in a little pile. There you go. That way you're not taking up any basket room, and you're still absolutely fine. Right, so what else do we need? So let me just change this as well to firewood. There we go. And one of the best places to actually obtain firewood is actually the jungle, believe it or not. There we go. Best way to remember when it's the whole removing and adding is basically pressing shift is right clicking your mouse to add, left is usually to remove. So right and left. Right, so now we need to light this now, okay? So shift and right button again. No, I do shift. I don't think you need to do shift. Yeah, I think you do. So it says pit kiln on the top. Now it's lit. Pit kiln 2, so one raw ball, one raw crucible unlit. And when you click it, it says pit kiln lit. So lit, lit, and lit. When you do sleep, your hunger will go down. Right, guys, I'm just going to wait it out here. I'll probably even make a few more bowls. Actually, make a few more actual things that we need. And I will be back later. Okay, guys? I shall see you real soon. So hello again. It's around about 4 o'clock in the morning. Let's have a quick check. It is, 4 o'clock in the morning. So the sun's going to be coming up soon. And this is still cooking away. I've changed out the stone. I changed out the floor to just basically the granite cobblestone. But I want to bring it back. We'll have to sit down. Sit down. But anyway, if you want to sit down, it's G. Don't know why it's not S. I suppose S is side to side, isn't it? Yeah, S is backwards. Sorry. So yeah, but it is G. G is to sit down. And I want to talk a little bit about Vintage Story and the reason why I actually play Vintage Story instead of like a game like Minecraft. Now, I do still play Minecraft. I really do. I just don't record it. It doesn't do well on the channel. There's so many millions upon millions of people create content for Minecraft, and for me, it became a little bit gimmicky. Now, taking away basically the biome upgrades. I love the biome upgrades. The caves and cliffs has done wonders for the game, which brought some new life to it, as well as the Nether updates as well. I like that as well. But the rest of it, all the little bits and changes and the frogs and all that type of stuff that's coming into the game, it's just a gimmick. It's a gimmick to make you buy, and it's a gimmick for the younger audience. But the reason why I like to play Vintage Story is that pretty much everything in the game, apart from probably the bread oven, you don't really need a bread oven, but every mechanic in the game is actually needed. And Vintage Story is a different pace. Now, you can, if you want to, you can speedrun Vintage Story. And to speedrun it, the aim is to get steel. Most people see steel as the end game of this actual Vintage Story game. Remember, this is still in major development, and this is still on release at the moment. It's not basically fully done, it's not fully polished, so yeah. But Vintage Story is a different pace. I feel it as a different pace to the game. Now, you can speedrun it. I now have plenty of friends, and there's Gears on the Rusty Gears server who also speedrun the game, who like to basically get everything as quick as they possible. But for me personally, if I want that, I'll play Minecraft. If I want to speedrun and basically get diamonds within the first 24 hours, that's what that's for. You know, Minecraft is for big explosive builds in 3 days type of thing. Vintage Story is not like that. Now, the developer Tyrone and the rest of the development team and stuff, they designed the game not in a way basically that, well, it's meant to be grindy. It's only grindy if you allow it to be grindy. If you play it to enjoy the actual game and to take time and take in the actual the picturesque nature of the game, because it's a very beautiful game in its design. I mean, my graphic setting is actually on low. Believe it or not, this is a low graphic setting. But if you can get, if you have a really top line computer with a really great graphics card, the actually higher graphic setting is fantastic with god rays and shadows and just absolutely beautiful. But for me, it's all about just progression and doing something harder. Yes, the game is dangerous. It is very, very dangerous. More things can kill you in this game than most other games. Um, but for me, the similarities between this game, a block-based game, and Minecraft, which is also a block-based game, is that one, the controls are very, very similar. But then the controls are very, very similar in all these types of games. And two, it is a block-based game. Then I think the similarities start to get thinner and thinner and thinner. Even down to basically the mechanics of water and everything like that. But anyway, I just wanted to share with you why I enjoy playing this game more than I enjoy playing Minecraft. And we're not just a niche as well. You know, Vintage Story every year is played by more and more people, and there is more and more content added on YouTube from Vintage Story content creators every single year. And at this moment in time, we are closely approaching or already hit 10 million views on YouTube for this game, which is not a slouch. Anyway, let's get out of this and we're gonna go back to work again. So it should be daytime because you can see it's got a little bit lighter inside here. Right, I'm gonna have a quick scan around, make sure there's no nasties around like wolves or drifters or anything like that. There we go. I'm gonna block off this entrance. Now I did also mark this down on the actual map as well as my home. It looks like we've got some blue clay here, which is a fantastic find right on our doorstep. We didn't really notice that one there. I'm going to have a little look over here. Now we need some pebbles because I don't have any more stones left. I've only got clay stone, which you cannot make your tools out of, so we really need some pebbles. Oh, isn't that quaint? Now, and I think at this moment in time, I think it'd be a good idea for us to actually collect the bushes as well. So you basically just break them. Remember, the actual left button on your mouse is for breaking, the right button is for not breaking. So it looks like we've got a nice bit of area here with plenty of flowers and stuff, which we are going to need for bees. But I'm still just collecting some bushes. I'm going to try to just concentrate on the red currant bushes. There we go. That way we can pick up some food as well, and we can hopefully cook some food as well. Keeping an eye out for flint and sticks. So flint and sticks or rock. Now if I had a pickaxe, I'd just break this and we'd have plenty of granite stones which we can use. Got a dead fox there, which is not good. Means there are wolves around this place. We have got a little bit of a tree area, so we're going to have to just keep on our toes just a little bit. What's that over there? Let me put my dirt on my hotbar. It might just be a pig. I can't really see clear enough. Yeah, it's just a pig, which is okay. Which is fine. A pig and two little piglets. But I do see a stick around there. Oh look, we've got some flint in the actual wall as well. So great for when we've got a pickaxe, but at this moment in time, not exactly really useful. So, oh, there we go. So I heard him. There he is. There's the wolf. Right, yeah, so like I said, wolves are an issue. Looks like the wolves are going to be a bit of an issue around here, but as long as you're careful, make sure you keep something in your hotbar, you should be okay. Right, I do need some more stuff, and we can't basically sit around here all day. So I'm going to break that down first, and we'll just pick up the blocks when we get down there. Joyous sounds there, joyous sounds. Oops. Right, let's just pick up what we got here and we'll just make a quick skedaddle back into the open again. Because there's no point risking it to start off with. Use a bit of common sense, use a bit of safety. There we go. And our shack is over there. So we've only got one flint piece at this moment in time. So it looks like because we have more trees over there, it's going to be a little bit of a wolf area. And that's what you're going to find with a lot of tree, any basically tree areas, you are going to find wolves. On there, so there's a small chance we might get some more stones over there. But yes, this is, so that's clay stone, I'm pretty sure. Yes, unfortunately this is the nature of vintage store when you start. It is quite difficult to get those early doors resources, but just be patient, just be basically give yourself time, and you will find them. You will find them in the end. Got some turnips though. We'll take some turnips. There we go. So if we're going to come across the seeds, we might as well pick them up. Add to our collection. Oh, nice little copper deposit. Great stuff. So we'll pick up the copper and then we'll mark it on our map. There we go. And so we're going to map and we're going to zoom right in. I'm going to put it right on the dot. There we go. Copper. Orange, as everyone picks orange. Pickaxe. There we go. And save. And there you go. And you've got that marked on your map for later on when you have a pickaxe. So what did that give us? We've got 8 copper nuggets there, which isn't too bad. Let's have a look. So again, we might as well collect the stuff. There we go. Some more rye. More seeds to merrier. Claystone again. That's a rabbit. And just be wary about some of these areas. Obviously, when you're doing it, what's that one? Claystone again. Just be wary for wolves. You don't really have, because you have whatever shelter you decided to make to start the game, be that just a mud shelter, or you've just used wood, or you've done what I've done, just taken apart a ruin. Just be careful around these type of areas for things hiding like wolves. See if there's anything interesting up here as well. We're really doing really well on seeds though. I'm really quite happy with the amount of seeds that we've got so far. We've got some water. There we go. Get rid of that. It's rather dangerous. But it looks like we're not going to be finding any more stones at this moment in time. But there's no point being disheartened. There's always plenty more area to cover to find stones. We'll let ourselves in. And should be, by now. There we go. And we'll close it up. Because we might as well. Right, so let's open up a few of these. There we go. And there we go. So we've got 5 more turnips, excellent. Another onion seed, 6 more rye seeds, and then we've got plenty of food. Look at that, all these seeds already. Now we really need to start thinking about planting these down. I think we should pop outside. Let me put this inside there as well, which gives me some food to chomp on, which is quite good. And I think we're going to plant down these. So I'll close you, and close you. I'm going to plant down these bushes so they're already on the go. So we've still got light outside, so I'm going to start placing down some of these. And I think we'll do it, we'll just do it along here. I need to have to clear some room out. There we go. Make sure you don't throw your flowers away. It's a good decorative block, and obviously any flowers you may actually need for when you have bees, the moving of bees. There we go. Right, so you. There we go, come forward. There we go. There we go. So that's all been, that's all out now, which is excellent. Let's clear a little bit more room out here. And we'll basically make sure we're always blocking this up just in case. Just in case. You never know. And we'll have a look inside here. Oh, there we go. Pickaxe mode. Happy days. And then we've got you and you. Yeah. And then we've got that. And there we go. So you have your cooking pot, your bowl, you got your crucible, and then your pickaxe as well. So our pickaxe can go there. Now I do need a cooking area, so let me find a stone. Where's the stone? I use one of these stones. Yeah. And we're going to do a nice little cooking area. There? Yeah, it'll do there. That's fine there. There we go. We'll make two. There we go. And you can go back into your home. So, you're going to make a campfire now, so you do need some wheat. There we go. So, shift, right click, shift, right click, happy days. And you can go there. And then we'll pick out some logs. So, right click. There you go, that fills that up. You're going to put a tiny bit more inside there. It's entirely up to you. 1, 2, 3, there we go. Go inside there. And you as well. There we go. So, in one, so this is the cooking pot. We're going to put the cooking pot there. So it gives you 6 slots. And the other one, we're going to put the crucible. Okay, right, so, there we go. So we've got 30 and let's just do that to start off with. So, cooking pot. So just left click it. And it automatically fills it up, and whatever is left, basically is left in your inventory. So this will give you, we'll create 6 servings of rye porridge. Now you can do it less. So we'll create 6 servings of rye porridge. It won't last as long, and then a little bit less time and stuff. So click on it again. 6 servings of rye porridge. But yes, the more you put inside there, obviously the longer it will last. Then you get your torch out. Yeah, happy days. Happy days. And you want to basically just right click. And there we go, the food is cooking. Yeah. That'll take a little bit while to cook. Now, for the actual copper, I need to put down some torches again. One there, and we'll put one there as well. There we go. Now, I'm pretty sure I was wrong. I mean, we need now. You need 100 liquid units of liquid to fill this. It says 0 out of 100 units of metal. Now if you click your pot and you put it in, it'll tell you how much it'll give you. We will create 125 units of copper. So we only need 100, which is quite good, isn't it? It's quite handy. So you, and then we'll do you, and then one more. There we go. And then we're going to light this. Now, your food should be ready. There we go. So your food's ready now. Now you got some proper food now. So shift and right click again. Pick up your bowl and just basically right click. There we go. You got some food and you can eat it. Has a lot more saturation in there. There we go. You can go in there, click it, and then you can go in there as well. So, it still says basically you've got 5 servings, we've got the bowl as well, so we've got 5 servings of rye porridge, nutritional facts, grain, 960 saturation, it is perishable, it won't show up just yet because it's only just been cooked. Right, let's check out the temperature of this. It's quickly approaching the 700. So we're doing well. We've got some food going now. We've got basically, if this works, we'll have a copper pickaxe, and we can basically mine out some more copper. Wouldn't that be fantastic? Oh, what's that one? Oh, looky, looky, looky. This is from a vase that I found in the actual ancient ruin next to the trader. So there was a vessel, basically a vase vessel, when I was digging out all of this stone, which is excellent. So we don't even have to do an experiment now because the coal will easily melt it. How about that, eh? How's your luck? How's your luck? Now, obviously, for you at home, if you don't have that type of luck, it might come down where you need to make some charcoal. And charcoal is super simple. And I'll even show you now whilst I'm whilst I'm not doing much. So we should be able to use this. Yes, we'll use this. So we'll pick up some logs. So we need 32 to cover the hole. Okay, and we'll basically go inside here. Shift. This should work, even this small little area. This should work, I think. And then I should be able to get you. Where are you? I need some dirt. There we go. So we're going to do you, and then we're going to get our straw out. And then we need a few more logs. I'm going to check the temperature. Oh, going well now, aren't we? We're going well now. And then we want, so you, and I can't get, oh, right. We'll do it this way. There we go. And we want you. There we go. And then we go. And then we're going to light it. And we need to place a block here. So it says unlit charcoal pit. There we go. There we go. And that should give you charcoal. Even just that little one hole, that should give you charcoal. You had to build up the size. It has to be one block below, but it did say it's registered as a charcoal pit, which is great. Which is great to start off with. You don't have to go particularly far. How are we looking? Oh, look at that for timing there. So clear it out. So we're going to basically take it out. We'll make sure we take out the coal because it will just keep on burning it. There we go. Molten crucible. And there we go. Fully mold. Place you down. We'll press F4 and we'll do a lovely jubbly screenshot. And I think that is an absolutely fantastic. Oh yeah. And I think that's an absolutely fantastic place to finish the actual game for today. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you found out plenty of stuff. Hope you've enjoyed the actual content for today. If so, basically hit the like button and all that super wonderful jazzed up really big content creators mention. Right guys, see you all soon. Love you all. Bye bye for now. Bye.